The ancient Maya, cacao was not simply grown, it was given by the gods. And behind that divine gift stood two powerful beings, feared and revered across the jungle kingdoms, a god of shadow and trade, and a goddess of nourishment, protection, and life. This is the story of Chuah and Ixcacao, the god and goddess of chocolate. Chuah, whose name translates to Black Leader or Black War Chief, was a powerful Maya deity associated with cacao, trade, agriculture, and war. He is consistently depicted with dark or black skin, often bearing strong, ancient features that echo the earliest Mesoamerican iconography. His appearance alone marked him as a being of authority and danger. Chuah was the patron god of merchants and travelers, those who crossed long jungle roads carrying cacao beans, jade, obsidian, and salt between distant city-states. Before embarking on dangerous journeys, travelers performed sacred rituals in his honor. They stacked 3 stones along the roadside, burned incense at night, and prayed to Chuah for protection and a safe return home. Chuah stood at the crossroads of danger and abundance, a god who understood that survival always demanded sacrifice. Where Chuah guarded trade, struggle, and warfare, the goddess Ixcacao, also known as Ixcacao, embodied nourishment, fertility, and mercy. She was an earth goddess deeply tied to the cacao tree and its life-giving beans. Ixcacao was revered as a deity of abundance, compassion, fertility, and strength. She provided xocolotl, the sacred cacao drink consumed in rituals, given to warriors before battle and offered to women before childbirth. Chocolate was believed to strengthen the body, connect humans to the divine. But Ixcacao's power went beyond nourishment. She carried a divine responsibility to ensure her people never went hungry, to protect them as a mother protects her children. According to Maya tradition, it was her motherly energy that saved humanity itself. Before the current world existed, there were 4 failed civilizations, 4 attempts by the gods to restart human life. Each time, humanity suffered, hunger returned, and hope faded. Eventually, the gods grew exhausted and nearly abandoned creation altogether. It was during this time of despair that a young woman named Ixquic, known as Blood Moon, entered the story. Ixquic was pregnant with extraordinary children, the sons of Hunhunapu, a great figure who had been tricked into a deadly ball game and sacrificed by the lords of Xibalba, the Maya underworld. Hunhunapu was decapitated, and his head placed within a calabash tree. Yet, even in death, his skull continued to speak. When Ixquic approached the tree, the skull spat into her hand, and through this supernatural act she conceived the twins. When Ixquic's father, the lord of the underworld, discovered her pregnancy, he cast her out. Alone, pregnant, and hunted, she fled in search of refuge. Eventually, she reached the home of Ixmucain, the ancient goddess of maize and the grandmother of her unborn children. Ixquic approached her reverently and pleaded, saying she carried within her the children of Ixmucain's son, who had gone to the heavens. Ixmucain decided to test the young woman's truth and loyalty. She handed Ixquic a large net and commanded her to return with it filled with food. Ixquic searched the fields but found only a single ear of corn. Overwhelmed, she fell to her knees and prayed. She called upon Ixcano, goddess of seeds. She called upon Ixtoc, goddess of rain. And she called upon Ixcacao, goddess of chocolate. Her tears reached the divine realm, and the goddesses answered. Ixcano showed her how to divide and bless the seeds so they would multiply. Ixtoc brought nourishing rain to the earth, and Ixcacao taught her how to plant, cultivate, and harvest. Not only corn, but life itself. Ixcacao stood guard over the fields from the surrounding hills as the crops grew at impossible speed, until the valley overflowed with abundance. Ixquic returned to Ixmucain with the net overflowing, enough food for a great feast. Witnessing the miracle, Ixmucain welcomed her into the family. To the ancient Maya, cacao was life remembered, life protected, and life restored. So the next time chocolate melts on your tongue, remember, you are tasting a legacy older than empires, born from gods, grown from the earth, and once powerful enough to save the world.